Good morning and welcome back to another video. This video is going to be around a full day of eating in my Ironman prep. At the minute I'm currently keeping my calories around 3,500 to 4,000 per day, obviously depending on the training load of that day. If I've got a higher volume intensity such as today, Tuesday, where I've got a run and a bike, my calories probably will be upwards of 3,500 calories, but some days it will be a little bit lower. Like yesterday I only had a strength session, so it was probably just over 3,000. So if you've watched this channel, you'll know that I love my protein oats. This morning I had my 50 grams of oats with protein, frozen berries and some peanut butter, which equates to somewhere around 500 calories. And it is now 8:30, so it's around an hour and a half later, and I've got a run on the schedule first. It's not a brick session today, so I've got a steady state bike later on this evening, but for now I've got 15 minutes easy run, and then I've got 4 intervals of 6 minutes at tempo pace, 3 minutes at easy pace, and then a little cool down as well. So decent little run. Last week was the down recovery week, where I did actually do some testing. If you've seen in my last video, I've got a new FTP on the bike, which is now 300, so I'm happy with that. Overall progress has been really good, but like I said, today is predominantly going to be around that full day of eating. And to be honest, ever since starting this Ironman prep, my appetite has been through the roof. It's been ridiculously high. I'm always hungry. I don't know if you're doing any type of triathlon, Ironman prep, let me know what your appetite's like, but mine is constantly through the roof. I'm always wanting to eat, which is great. Obviously one of the good things about training a lot is that we can eat quite a lot as well, because we need to fuel our bodies to make sure we've got the energy to complete the workout. But oats this morning, run now, let's get on with it. Alright, we have just finished the run. It was actually a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. It ended up being, I don't know if you can see this, 8.87 miles, just under 9 miles, and averaged 7:53 minute per mile, although that was intervals included that. So it was a 15-minute warm-up, and then like I said, 4 intervals of 6 minutes at tempo pace, which for me is around 6:40 to 6:50 minute per mile, with a 3-minute really slow jog in between the intervals, and then a 20-minute cool down. So my tempo pace is somewhere around that, like I said, 6:40 to 6:50 minute per mile. That's where my heart rate is somewhere in the 165 to late 160s, which signifies the tempo, the threshold pace. So that is probably around 30 to 50 seconds slower than my 5k race pace, which is somewhere around 6 minutes per mile, or maybe just under. And now I'm going to fuel up with a little snack, and I'm the king of concoctions. So we have got, I don't know if you can see that, but we have got granola, banana, Greek yogurt, dates and grapes. This is probably going to be a snack of somewhere around 500 calories, I would have thought, with the low-fat Greek yogurt for the protein. Obviously I want to make sure I'm fueling up relatively quickly just after my run, so getting some carbs in from the banana, the granola and the mixed fruit as well. So that's the next snack. So this is probably going to take me to around 1,000 calories, because I did have that oats this morning with a coffee as well, which I didn't show. I am then going to have lunch, which I do believe is going to be some scrambled egg on toast, so not a massive lunch, and then I'll have another snack before my bike later, and then I'll check in on the next. So we'll start again. It is now 6 hours later, back from my run. I like to leave a good enough gap in between, purely just so I can try and recover a little bit, because trying to train again after only 2-3 hours, I do feel the effect. So I've had a decent amount of rest there, and as you would have seen earlier, for lunch I did have 3 eggs on toast, otherwise known as scrambled egg on toast, which is probably around 500 calories. And I also had as well, which I have started incorporated into my nutrition, I usually do have these electrolyte tablets when I'm actually training, but I did feel a little bit dehydrated after my client, so I did plop one into my drink. I would thoroughly recommend checking out the Precision Hydration. I have the 1000 milligram. I'm not sponsored or anything like that, but what I've realised is that because we're sweating a lot, obviously we are losing a lot of electrolytes, essential minerals, salt, etc, etc. So just dosing up on your electrolytes is never going to go amiss. So had some of those with the scrambled egg on toast, and then around an hour ago, so around 2 to 3 hours later, you would have seen my peanut butter on toast with a banana as well. This meal is unbelievable. It is a perfect pre-workout snack. You've got your fats from the peanut butter, your carbs from the bread, and then a little bit of honey as well for a little bit extra carbs and sugar. So thinking back about what I've eaten today up to now, everything's pretty much been in 500 calorie increments. So I would say at the minute I'm on somewhere around maybe just over 2,000, probably around 2,001 to 200 calories at the minute. And obviously I still haven't had dinner yet, and I do believe for dinner tonight we have got the turkey chili as well. So that's probably going to add a good and more more amount of calories, but I'll show you that later. But for now, enough of me talking. I've got a steady state 1 hour on the bike, like I did say earlier, with my updated FTP. So it'll be 5 minutes warm up, then it'll be 50 minutes at 230 watts, and then a 5-minute cool down. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really looking forward to this, purely just because I could quite easily have just sat in front of the TV and chilled out and done nothing, but I'm not going to be ready for the Ironman doing that. So 1 hour on the bike, steady state, let's go. Okay, we are into the last 3 minutes now of the session. I apologise for the shaky camera, but good session, I'm not going to lie. It was not tough, but once I've had a run before earlier on in the day, it always makes it that little bit harder. Glad I've got it done. 2 minutes to go, little cool down, have a quick shower, and then we've got a big feed up, which I'm looking forward to. So I have a feeling today it's going to be upwards of 3,500 calories, towards even 4,000, which is great to recover. Yeah. Yes, now you've got it. Okay, so a few days have now gone by since recording the full day of eating. It's now Friday, 3 days later, and I just want to catch up because I haven't actually finished off the video. So the last clip you see me on the bike, I think I did a steady state 1 hour, I do believe it was, on the bike. And then after the bike, I think I did have a little snack, and then after the snack I did have my dinner, which consisted of a turkey chili and some nachos as well. So this meal was probably somewhere in the region of like 700 to 800 calories. Like I said, my aim for the day is somewhere between that 3,500, if on higher training days, towards 4,000 calories. So after the turkey chili, which was amazing, I did then go on to have some naughty strawberry Nutella tacos made by the missus, because she'd seen them on social media, so we ended up trying them out, and I'm not gonna lie, they did not disappoint. They were amazing. And then a few hours later, as you can see on the screen, I think I did finish the day off with a big bowl of Cheerios. So pretty much every single night around 8:30 I'll finish off the day, get some more calories in with a big bowl of cereal. Sometimes it'll be Crunchy Nut, which is my current favourite. That day I did have Cheerios. So I haven't actually tracked on MyFitnessPal, but if I'm adding them all up off the top of my head, I think I did end up eating somewhere around 3,600, 3,700 calories on Tuesday, which is a typical day, and that means that I was actually at maintenance calories as well. And yesterday actually was my first ride out on the bike. Yes, I have actually done my first ride out of the year. I think it was actually my first ride out since last October 2020, so what's that, like 4 or 5 months ago? And I'm not gonna lie, it did feel a little bit weird, because I've had some problems with my bike recently, you know, getting the bike fit, then having loads of different things go wrong and needing things updated, and I still need to go back to Edinburgh Cycles to actually get something fixed. But did get an hour and a half ride done, easy ride. Again, just wanted to get sort of the motor pathways back, getting used to the feel of the bike out on the roads, and I'm really looking forward over the next few weeks and months to getting out on the bike a lot more. But that concludes the video. Around, like I said, 3,500 to 4,000 calories done. That's a typical day for me. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe button. Any comments or questions you've got, put in the comments below. Thank you very much.